Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Talking Nerdy podcast. I'm Aaron.
I'm Sam.
I'm Megan.
You always say that so quiet.
They don't need to know who I am.
Okay. And today we're going to be talking about video games. Surprise. But
Surprise, surprise.
specifically video games that we like to, play when we're trying to unwind.
Relaxing games.
Yeah.
Or like games that we use to relax at the
Right,
very least.
exactly. After a stressful day of work or, getting home from class. And, because there's some games that you play when you're, amped. But, when you just need to chill and relax, bring your heart rate down a little bit.
Every day of my life.
I feel like everybody has, a go-to game or, a set of games,
game.
Or a genre of games that you only play when you're just trying to relax and not be all, hyped. So
Yeah.
we figured we all had long days at work today. Mm-hmm. We're all trying to relax. They wanted to go relax. I forced them to record a podcast. But
Yeah.
we're going to talk about the games that they would be playing if they got to go relax right now.
Sweet.
When
Right?
you give us sweet release from this podcast.
So, Megan, you go first. Because you never go first, so you go first.
I don't like to go first.
No?
But that's okay. Yeah.
You already told me what games, so
Okay.
I know you know.
Well,
Aaron,
thanks, Aaron.
I know
That's-
you know.
Currently, I like to play Stardew Valley, which is just... it's basically just building up your farm.
Mm-hmm.
So, when I, growing up, I like to play Nancy Drew, and occasionally I still play, Nancy Drew, which is easy point and click, you just collect clues and talk to people to finish the mystery, which, I don't know, it's just so simple, and it's an easy thing to complete, so it's, satisfactory.
Yeah.
So it's just oh, cool, I got something done. And, I didn't have to think much about it.
Helps you decompress because it's
Yeah.
not stressing you out.
The satisfying games, I
Right.
feel, are, extra, chill and relaxing for me.
Yeah, I have a hard time turning my brain off, so games that can make me do that are what I prefer at this point.
So Nancy Drew and Stardew Valley.
Yeah, because Stardew Valley is similar, that there's easy ways to have that satisfaction.
A bunch of little objectives that you can get done.
Yeah, and
without
I'm
a
very
lot of
much
time.
from the generation of quick satisfaction.
Instant gratification.
Instant gratification. So, I don't know. It's just, that's what I like to do, because you can, you just make friends with everyone in the town, and you can level up, and, it takes a really long time, because there's so many tasks to complete, yeah. And
I love it.
We've spoken before about how my dream one day is to have an accessible queer commune with me and all my friends. Yeah. And if I ever want to marry a wife, if I ever want to have a wife. Yeah, so that's the dream. Yeah. And I'm not going to explain it on this podcast, but I have I have specific details of plans so I can have that one day.
Heck yeah.
But
for now, Stardew
Valley, and I married Shane and had his Babbo and divorced him and married Leah immediately after. and kept his Babbo.
Shane is just so easy to romance because you always find him at the saloon every night, and you could just give him beer and be awful and enable his bad habits, but he'll love you for it. And that's the lesson of Stardew Valley children.
But I was just no, I've built up my farm enough. I want my wife now. It's my time. It's me time now.
It's time for me. I think that Stardew Valley is an excellent game to chill and relax to, and it was definitely my go-to unwinding and relaxing game for a long period of time.
Yeah, I'm really happy you showed it to us.
Yeah, when I lived,
I'm really happy.
When I lived down in Pasadena, man, I was sad and bored with everything, and gosh, Stardew Valley was just the peak of my day.
Right.
So I'm glad that someone else finds it as chill as I do.
It's very chill. It's very chill because you just I get to plan out my my plants and all this stuff.
And watch them come to fruition.
Yeah, and I'm at the...
And you can name your animals, and I'm all about that.
I know, and I have kept with a very creepy, like, Morticia theme amongst my animals.
So you have the goth farm.
I have the goth
Are we
farm.
boring you?
Sorry, I know I just yawned dramatically.
This is a relaxed
podcast. You yawn on the
podcast.
podcast.
I like Stardew Valley, and I find it fun.
Yeah.
And I'm at the point now where I just have, like, I have a bunch of sprinklers and, like, shit that's just easy to do.
Yeah.
And Leia's a way better wife because she's like, I'll help you out. I know this is a busy season for you. And she comes with an art studio for your house. So, yeah, that's an upgrade.
From Shane.
From Shane.
The town drunk.
Sorry.
Yes. I want to romance the wizard. Make that DLC.
He doesn't like anything.
I know.
There's a few things
but
he likes.
can like me. Aaron,
I like to go
what
into
are
his
yours?
basement and
What are mine?
change clothes.
Well,
That's where you can...
Yeah.
His location is the only location where you can, like, change... You could pay to, like, change your appearance.
The wizard.
The wizard. All right.
Yeah.
Yours, Aaron.
He's
let's
a fashion
see.
wizard.
Yep.
Your turn.
Games that I play to relax, they don't necessarily have to be relaxing games in and of themselves.
Aw.
You know, so it doesn't have to be like a chill game where, like, you know, something with action or whatever can't be relaxing. It just has to be something that I am familiar with
Yeah.
and good at. Because it takes minimum effort to get, you know, to feel like I'm doing well.
Right.
So, you know, we
And
talked...
like minimum brain power too.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes.
You like a challenge, but not an impossible challenge.
Right, exactly. So, and I don't like playing on headset, you know, with friends. If you know, if I'm decompressing, I'm playing alone.
Right.
You know, that is much more important than the specific game that I'm playing. Is that I'm
Right.
doing it alone. I think for me.
You only child.
And,
you.
right. Well, and I was gonna say, you know, growing up, if I had a rough day at school, or you know, a rough day, you know, not rough day, but just a hard day, you know,
That's
out
nice.
working, you know, with
Yeah.
my dad for his business and stuff.
Absolutely.
To come home, you know, on my Atari, you know, my go-to.
Heck yeah.
So my first go-to
Or your
relax
Captain
game.
Crunch CD-ROM.
Oh gosh, yeah. But my go-to game, you know, to relax as a kid was Breakout.
Oh yeah, I loved Breakout. Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
I loved that
You know,
game.
so if I wanted a challenge or I was feeling more hyped or whatever, I'd play Joust or Pole Position or Missile Command. But if I just wanted to like zen out, it was
Breakout all the
Breakout with the trackball, because I had the joystick or I had the trackball, and I'd use the trackball.
Yeah.
And you know, you just get lost in it and forget everything else going on.
For sure.
You know, and then when I got a PlayStation, it was Star Wars Battlefront 2. That was my that was both my hype game and my relax game. Because I could play just, you know, matches on easy to just relax, and then when I wanted to get pumped, I'd play Galactic Conquest and like get all strategic and stuff. You know, so that one had multi-purposes, but that was also like, you know, through like middle school, that was a relax game. And then with my PS3, hands down, Skyrim. Go-to chill-out game. And today, you know, I played, gosh, I had the day off yesterday. I must have played 4 hours of Skyrim.
Yeah, and I
You know?
I came down for maybe 20 minutes, and I saw the strangest goddamn thing I've seen in my life with a Bethesda game.
The talking dog.
I need to go on a small side
Okay,
tangent.
small side tangent about what you witnessed me do yesterday.
I came downstairs, I said, Aaron, human friend, what are you doing? That's how I greet him.
Yeah.
And he says, I'm playing Skyrim. And I said, what are you doing in your quest? And he's like, well, I have to go find that talking dog again. And I'm like, is it like a dog person? Is it like a wolf that's enchanted? And he's like, no, it's like a straight up dog. And he goes through like a weird cavern. He finds this dog. And I am overcome with joy and surprise to the point I start crying by this dog's voice, because the dog had like a thick Bronx accent. In this, like, magical, mystical realm of Skyrim. This Norse realm, Skyrim.
Got a good old dog from the Bronx, talking dog from
Barbas.
the Bronx.
He's like, listen, man, you trust me, I trust you, everything's gonna be cool. That was more Jersey, forgive me. But, like,
I liked it.
Yeah.
but, like, in a much more obnoxious voice.
Right, with a bit
and
of a
so
lisp.
with a bit of a lisp, he was wonderful. He was the best thing I've ever seen in any video game ever. And now I understand why Skyrim is relaxing, because it just fills you with joy.
Right, so
like that.
it's just like, I've been playing Skyrim literally from day one on the PS3, and then now playing on the remaster. So it's like, it's so familiar. Mm-hmm. And it's, I'm high enough level, I'm leveled...
Also, it's winter, and I know you're like,
easy.
it's my fun winter game.
Right, I don't play Skyrim during the summer. I didn't realize this until, like, a month ago, that I only play Skyrim between, like, November and February. It's my winter game. I don't know why. Maybe...
It's your Christmas movie.
I don't know.
It's a comfort place.
Well, yeah, it's just, like, because,
Cozy.
When winter break was a thing when I was in school, it was like, you finally have multiple days in a row free.
Yeah.
And what's something that you can do for many, many hours, days in a row, without losing interest? Oh, Skyrim. Yeah,
There's
talk about a
do.
time eater. Like, So that's a big relaxer. If it's like a really rough day, then it's just like, I jump into Skyrim. I pick up where I left off. I'll even like abandon the quest that I'm on just to go roam the open world and just literally just walk through nature and listen to the music and what's up?
Why did you choose to match me in your outfit today?
What? Because I'm wearing black sweatpants.
I know. Wearing
and
black and red.
I didn't notice that. That's funny.
Yeah. Anyway, which is hilarious for a podcast, I'm sure.
Right.
Where they can totally see us.
Yeah, we look great.
Yeah.
Very comfortable. But then also, I guess, a big one right now for me that's like a full-on relaxation game is Rocket League.
Oh, right.
I find Rocket League very relaxing.
Unless we get on together and then we start to lose and we both go, let's turn this off.
Well, no. So Rocket League is like an uber hype game when I'm playing with friends. If I'm on headset with someone or I'm, playing split screen with you, like, it's very, like, amped up and stuff. But if I'm playing it alone... I mean, obviously there's, strangers on my team or whatever, but I'm not talking with them. I'm just playing in the room, empty room, just me in Rocket League. It's something that I can focus so much on the match that I forget about whatever was stressing me. So I think that's what because Rocket League itself is not a relaxing game, but I can get relaxed because I get so absorbed I forget about what was bothering me.
It takes all your focus and you achieve a zen of small cars in a soccer match.
Exactly.
Right.
Now, I know a lot of people, to, like, forget about, as an escape, they'll play, like, story-heavy games. Mm-hmm. But for me, story games are stressful, even if I wasn't already stressed. Because I put myself...
this is on your shoulder.
Right, because I put myself in the shoes of the protagonist. So, like, the Uncharted series is my favorite video game series of all time. But I would never play Uncharted to relax, because when I'm playing the game... like, the troubles of Nathan Drake are my troubles, and that's a big deal.
What's happening?
Right.
So, games like that I don't find relaxing. I find them fun, but there's a difference between having fun and unwinding.
Well, that's the thing for me, is, like, I want a game that's not, like, that, like, I can work with, but isn't going to over-challenge me.
Right.
Because my daily life
is already a challenge.
It's already a lot.
Stress.
It's already a lot. And so I'm cool with... Bless you.
Oh my God.
Zoom tight.
What about you?
Yeah. What about me?
Yeah.
I play a lot of different kinds of mostly casual games. And specifically to chill, I play Stardew Valley on occasion.
Yes.
And I definitely play, I play Oblivion rather than Skyrim, because that's what my laptop runs upstairs.
Right.
And I like to play games also alone, like Aaron. I'm like, I don't want anyone around. I like to play video games alone. I like single-player video games. I don't play anything, like, with people ever.
Yeah, well, I love my sister, but I grew up, if I was ever going to play a game multiplayer, it was going to be being trash-talked the whole time for no reason.
Yeah, my older brother was harsh in a great many ways. So
I prefer single player as well. Yeah.
But I mean, like, I don't touch multiplayer games mostly, so...
Yeah.
I love a lot of single player games, especially a lot of open world type games like Oblivion, things like that. But I think my go-to, like, genre for video games are point and clicks all the way.
Yeah, they're just fun and mindless.
I know.
At times,
and
or
like,
thoughtless, I guess.
Yeah, and it just, like... especially for games, like, I've talked about my love of Planescape Torment before, an old Wizards of the Coast game about the Planescape universe and the Dungeons and Dragons worlds and stuff, and that's a point-and-click, like, fun adventure game. You're, like, a strange character, and I also just, like, I get peace out of reading.
Right.
So even, like, visual novels sometimes I'll play, which is literally, like, the quote-unquote gameplay is you click, like, A to, like, basically turn the page. And then occasionally a choice will happen, and that can change the ending. And I'm all about that, because that's replayability to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I think there's something really zen about, like, having, like, a little point-and-click game or where you have, like, small puzzles to solve and you have a lot to read, because, like, reading
is the relaxing part.
Yeah, reading always, like, zens me out and gets me to kind of, like, focus on the words instead of whatever else I was thinking about, because in order to comprehend what I need to do next for a certain puzzle, I need to make sure I understand what I'm reading.
Yeah.
So my focus can't be elsewhere, it has to be on what I'm playing. And I think, like, one, my love of reading, and two, just my love of, like, fun games like that, because I think Planescape Torment is my main one. Stardew Valley is another one that I definitely play a lot lately, and then there's a series of Sherlock Holmes type, like, exploration point-and-click type games
that
I play, yeah.
That's so cool.
There's one old one,
I had no idea.
really janky and wonky, but it's Sherlock Holmes versus Jack the Ripper, and I've played that so many times.
I love that.
And there's, like, new ones. There was, like, The Testament of Sherlock Holmes and Sherlock Holmes Crimes and Punishment, and the graphics get better and better, and the games get better and better, but,
That's
like,
hilarious.
I always harken back to old Jack the Ripper, because it's, like, it's endearing and how, like, bad a quality it is for nowadays games. And I love old games, y'all know that.
Yeah.
So, I'm all about point and clicks.
When I was a kid, reading would relax me as well. And I usually really liked mysteries.
Yeah, reading didn't stress me out until college.
Yeah. Well, when you
now reading is ruined forever.
Aw, Aaron. You don't want to be my book club?
Well, I mean, yeah.
And on that note... Any final thoughts?
No.
It's nice to be able to focus on things other than reality for a little bit.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't let anyone make you feel bad about that.
Yeah, everyone needs an escape.
It's okay.
Dear listener, it's okay to play video games to escape.
We all do. We all do, and it's actually helpful for me. And for many people, I think it is a good outlet, you know, so.
I just stay most of the day, like, hyper vigilant, so having something that doesn't require that
your full attention
is what's nice.
I keep yawning, my god.
We're just too
Are you
chill
just
talking about this chill
right
subject.
Just thinking about playing Skyrim, just
you just falling asleep,
zoning out. Well, on that note, I'm gonna go play Skyrim, so thank you for listening. I don't know why I looked at you. I'm always the one that does this bit. Right. Thank you for listening.
I'm Aaron Gilmartin, boy wonder, boy genius, human friend of Sam.
You can find this podcast on the Nerd Herders YouTube channel. You can also find us on Apple Podcasts /iTunes, Talking Nerdy Podcast. The E in nerdy is a 3. That is very important. I keep stressing that every time. Without the 3, it just doesn't work. And we just posted an original video.
We did.
For the first time in 2 years?
Maybe 2 years. And it's really
oh my God, yeah.
It's gotten us really hyped about potentially doing
more originals. You know, as some of you may know, this channel started exclusively as just original skits. You know, fun, story-based videos. And then it transitioned into being, you know, video game reviews and movie critiques and things like that, and you know, with a original here or there, just because they were so time consuming and needed a lot of people, and as you know, the Nerd Herders all spread out throughout the state and don't all live near each other and stuff, you know, the big projects. I know I'm using my hands very aggressively.
Gently push them down.
We weren't able to make the originals as easily or as frequently, so it had been a while, and we filmed one back when we were all in town for Christmas. Travis, Brad, and I did one, and it was just posted 2 days ago, Friday night, so it's called Dollar Bill. Please check it out. It is the first original that we've done in a long time, first one that we have done with this camera. Brad had a really nice camera, and
y'all did a good job.
My gosh, it looks beautiful.
Excellent. I love this.
So
skit.
it's a fun little skit called $1 Bill. So please check it out. Check out our other videos.
Please watch it.
Please. Also, be sure to look at our other episodes of the Talking Dirty podcast. Let us know in the comments if there are any topics that you think we should talk about, or any video games you would like to see us play or review.
Yeah. What do you hope to see from us?
Yeah, exactly.
List your hopes and dreams in the comments.
What do you hope to see from us? What do you want to stop seeing from us? What do we keep doing that you wish we weren't?
What do you hate?
On that note, everybody, until next time, stay nerdy.